Yes, I am live. That is what I am. I am live. I am here. And I got a little haul for you guys. Small Business Saturday. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath. I was about to start, and my dog did that little whine to let me know she wanted to go outside. And then she did, on top of the whine, she just had the zoomies, what we call the zoomies. The zoomies are when my dog runs around like a mad woman as fast as can be in circles, daring you to stop and catch her until she finally does her business. So she had the zoomies. She got the zoomies out, and hopefully everything is okay now. So how's everybody doing? Let's see who's here. We got one viewer so far in the first minute. That's not bad. Somebody popped in right away. Say hello. Let us know who you are. I just want to look at this because I haven't looked inside this one yet. I'm about as excited as everybody else is, but I'll wait till I actually do the haul. So we got Small Business Saturday. A lot of places doing doing their thing with their deals. I went down to an area in Tacoma called Antique Row. I call it Antique Row. I don't know what the hell it's called. What do you know? It's got a name, I'm sure. I think it's called Antique Row, but at least that's what I call it. And I went to one shop. At first, I freaked out because it was closed. It was like, it's had a big sign that said closed, but there's a phone number there. So I called the guy up. He's like, nah, I'm open in 5 minutes. And so it opens at 11. I guess like they don't do business before then on Saturdays. But he told me the other day that they're going to have good sale on their comic books. And he also told me some really interesting information. He's like, yeah, we have more comics. We put comics out every week. So I knew that they had comics not in their display area, but somewhere else. And so that's kind of what I was looking for today. Hello, Justice for Comics. How are you, my friend? I am going to click. I can't go to your channel in my thing. I don't think I'm subscribed to you. I'll subscribe to you later. So anyway, everything here was pretty cheap. Plus, it was 25% off. So we got the free comic book day, New 52. So this is actually the introduction of the New 52, and there's some new characters in here. That was 50 cents minus 25%. I'm not going to do the math on that. Bug Girl #1. I get all of the ones done by this company. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, Squee, I Feel Sick, Bug Girl. That was $1, so 75 cents. This is the one that I'm super. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Haven't spoken to you in a long time. This is the one I'm super psyched about because this is supposed to be the preview of Kamala Khan. And, you know, previews don't really count as first appearances. I will absolutely give you that and agree with you. But if you're a completist, and I'm trying to get like every Kamala Khan appearance, especially like the 2014, 2015, 2016 appearances, then I think it's totally worth it. So, I think we're getting our tree next week. I haven't gotten our tree yet. Hey, Rod, how you doing? A whole gang's here. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this. And like I said, I haven't even looked at it, but there you go, man. This predates Miss Marvel 1. I don't know. This is February 2014. I believe that's the release date of Captain Marvel 17. Maybe Captain Marvel 17 was January 2014, and Captain Marvel 14, where it's the questionable appearance of Kamala as like the little girl, that was December of 2013. So this is definitely an early appearance of Kamala Khan. I got it for $1.50. It's like a $10 comic, but ain't nobody gonna buy it unless they're looking for it. You know, its resale appeal is limited, right? So I got it, and I am pretty excited. JOHN is gold. Perry and John. You guys partied last night. I missed that. I watched The Mandalorian, and then we watched Force Awakens, which I forgot how good that movie was. And we went to bed. My younger son was at a sleepover. My older son and my wife and I sat on the couch. So just got a bunch of new 52 number ones. These are all $1.50 each. I've bought these before. I've sold them before. I'll probably buy them again. I'll probably sell them again. Superman, Birds of Prey, Green Lantern, and Nightwing. This one goes for like $18 or so. So I'm pretty excited for that. Oh, unless it's the second print, you're not paying careful attention. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's pay careful attention to the rest of them. First print, first print, first print. Okay, so I just screwed up on that one. There you go. For $1.50, I got ripped off. Yeah, what's your bone, Perry? Because I hear some people got some issues. What I like about it is it unabashedly echoes the feeling of the original Star Wars. The whole samurai Western influences, the music. It's finally like a Star Wars where different like music thematically. I mean, it's almost like a ripoff of like spaghetti westerns music with its sort of sci-fi tinge. And then I just love this crazy mix of like advanced tech with really like bad low level tech that has always been the Star Wars. It's like they can come up with these crazy things, but they don't have cell phones. Mandalorian is perfect. It's as perfect as I think we're gonna get for Star Wars. It's certainly different than anything we've seen for a long time. And as an old person, who was 8 when something they called A New Hope came out, which was called Star Wars when it came out. Just saying. And I fell in love with it at age 7. You know, this brings me back, makes me really happy. Yeah, but the filler is fun, right? It's just advancing like story. It doesn't all have to be because it's a series, right? And it's not streamed. So like I enjoy the filler. I think it built up character. He took off his helmet, right? But nobody saw it. Clearly he's not down with this chick who wanted to get down with him. Now, my son wants to know what that lady's backstory is that knew how to fire the rifle, like from the shrimp fishing village. That's his big interest. Yeah, Justice. I don't know if it's the first one, but gosh, it was up there for sure. I remember when I came back from the theater, my dad was out trimming the hedge, and I literally told him the whole movie. I just stood there while he's on the ladder trimming the hedge, and I literally just said, like, from start to finish, everything that happened. That's how amazing it was. Origin of Spitfire, Invaders number 11, a really nice, well, a decent clean copy for a 30 center. Pretty excited about that. And then this is DC Comics Present. I got 3 of these or 4 of these last week at the same place, and then I sold 3 of them. So I want to get this one. This is Kristen Willis or Kristen something. Her first appearance as Superwoman. There's been a bunch of different Superwomen, but this is her first appearance. So again, that was $3, like $1.60 or whatever, or $2.20 or whatever. It's going to be 8-2 a season. But see, Perry, I think the Ewoks taking him down was the silliness, right? Not this part. I think this part was more realistic. Plus, she had the other woman that he worked with. She was from like the Rebel Alliance as a shock trooper on Endor, so she might have learned from the Ewoks if you really want to get into it. But hey, each their own. At least you're watching it, man. So there you go. I saw this. I didn't want to pick it up until it's 25% off. I figured it'd pretty much be there. This is a 3-issue Space Usagi. You guys go hard to Usagi. I always say Usagi Yojimbo, but sometimes they say Usagi when I'm not thinking about it, or when I want a massage. Anyway, whichever way, I love Usagi, and I'm super happy to like pick up all the little extras, the grass cutter and the persimmon and the little like short minis that he's done along the way. So there's issue 3, and here hiding is issue 2. Cool. Nitpicking. The shock trooper who hurt her hand when she hit the wood wall, but then punched his helmet and doesn't phase her. Yeah, I wasn't sure about punching the armor, right? Considering they've spent a lot of time discussing how strong that armor was. Like the fact that it was so like that she was punching it, meaning like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, I don't know why they're going at it and he's not winning. I mean, clearly she's got skills, but he's got the best scar. Right? I got the flannel. He had the best scar. So the reason I like this this store so much is because, like I told you, if you were listening in the beginning, I knew that they had more comics, and so I kind of went through. And so what I just showed you cost me a total of $16. And I'm like, hey, you guys got any more comics? And lady's bugging her husband. And he's like, yeah, I got 2 boxes down here. So I'm like, can I look at them? And he goes, sure. So I take the boxes out, and that's when I hit jackpot. This is just filler. I'm trying to get all the Uncanny X-Men in the 400s and 500s, as well as the entire Claremont run. I just didn't have 541. No big deal. He charged me $2 for that. Yeah, Adam. Charged me $2 for Spawn Bible. Unfortunately, this was not a newsstand, but this goes for like $10 or so. I was looking up. So basically, in one of these boxes, and when I say boxes, I mean these are like Xerox, like paper boxes. You know, this is when you stored comics before you actually bought comic book boxes. So I was scraping barrel, but this is supposed to be pretty cool. This Spawn Bible, it's supposed to have like all the Spawn characters and everything in it. Then I got Spawn #1, and I took it out. There is back-to-back 2 Spawn #1s. And this one has a couple, like no color break increases, but a couple right there next to the corner box is a little dink. And I wasn't going to pay. He's like, I usually sell that for 20, but I could do 10. You know, I'm like, I would not have done it except for the next comics. I was like, I'll gladly pay 10 for this if he doesn't realize what he has for the next comics. And he didn't realize what he had for the next comics. Spawn #2. I take tape off my bags as I go. Hello, Marquis Roberts. Welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend. Is C. Woodard here? Newstand. Spawn #2. So he sold this to me for, I hate this. Somebody put the board in the middle of the comic. Oh, drives me crazy. So this is way more than a $2 comic, and he sold it to me for $2. I so wish he had a #1 newsstand. I would have been jumping up and down and would have paid $20 for that. The Walmart set. So there's #2 newsstand. We're going to rip some tape and reboard this. There is #3 newsstand. If you don't like me saying newsstand, you better mute it because I'm going to say it a lot. Because I don't know who decides to put the boards in the middle of their comics. Haven't they watched those videos by those people that show them not to put the boards in the middle of their comics? So there is #3. Pretty excited about that. Drop on down in there. #4. And somebody put like massive packing tape on the back of this, which really scares me. I know if you're a collector out there, when you see packing tape near your comics, that's like panic mode. Panic mode. There we go. #4. He had 5 and 6. As a matter of fact, this store had Spawn 1 through 55, I believe. A straight run. Pretty sick, except that I'm not a big Spawn fan. But this one, Windy Cindy Publications, highest grade copy. Okay, very cool. This is the one I'm excited about. First appearance of Angela. Newstand. Boom. So pretty decent condition. 1 or 2 dings on the back. The front is, I mean, I don't know if you can see it. It's like color breaking ticks, but it's where the white is. So it's really just ticks, not really color breaking because it's white behind him. So pretty excited with that. He's like, oh, that's a key comic, so I'm going to charge you $5 for that. And I'm like, all right, $5? Yeah, I'll take first appearance of Angela Newstand for $5. Looked it up on Key Collector, and yeah, even in this, what I'd say this is 9.0, maybe under a 9, but it's certainly not not bad copy, it's worth more than $5. So I went across the street. I found another shop or two. This other place it's called Comics for Kids, and I think their thing is just selling like comics, or they collect comics to give to classrooms and stuff. They've got these little flyers. They're supported by the Bill Gates Foundation and all that yada yada yada. They also are selling comics in the stores, and they usually don't have good deals. But I was on this Spawn kick, and so it's supposed to be all regular comics that like are not individually priced or half off cover. So $1.95, half of that would be about $1. And then he's like, "Oh, it's half off the store today, so 50 cents." So he charged me $0.25 for the first full appearance of Jessica Priest. I don't know why. But then since I found it was half off, I saw this. And I said, "How much is that?" And he said, "Oh, we got that for $20. Hey, Comic Head 84 is in the house." And I said, "Well, let me look at it, please." And so he showed it to me, and he says, "It's $10 today." Now, this is probably my number one all-time favorite read of a comic. I just think this is the single best story that Marvel's ever done. I absolutely love this comic. I've got my original copy when I sold my comics first time around in like the 89, 90. This was one of the 10 that I didn't sell. But my copy of this is beat to hell, right? And so this is maybe off-white pages, but you could see it's beautiful. For $10, I was ecstatic for this, right? This is, look at that. That's just gorgeous. So I've got a second print of this, and now tiny little ding there. And now I've got a super minty 9.6. Maybe you could get a 9.8 on it copy. 9.4. I just saw, yeah. So there's not color breaking. Right? Oh, that one is up by the staple. I mean, this is a really high def camera. If I hold it like this, who dat? Dude, I'm sorry I jumped on your preview. I promised to take the kids out to the playground before it gets dark, and I wanted to get this done with pretty soon. Yeah. So I'm really happy to have a good copy of this. I don't mind taking my other one out and reading it more now or giving it away. Yeah, I think they will, Justice. I really think they will. So I was pretty excited for that. I went to two more stores that had comic books. One I randomly found, and Hudat, if you get room in your auction today, let me know. Hit me up on IG or something, or in this chat thing right here. So I went to another store. I ran into my son's guitar teacher. I don't know if you ever listened to a 90s new wave band, the Trash Can Sinatras, but he's the lead guitarist for the Trash Can Sinatras. He just did a mini tour of the West Coast, and then so he's been off for 6 weeks. My son hasn't had guitar lessons because we're waiting for him to come back, because we liked that so much. We liked him so much. So anyway, I don't know why I just took this out. One last place I went to, the guy had, and somebody's got to look this up for me. I forgot to do it. He had one comic behind his case. It was just an antique store. It wasn't like his store. And the comic was Marvel Knights Ant-Man Saves Christmas special. And it had a certificate of authenticity. It was number 894 of 1,000. And the guy had it for $200 on sale for $160 for Small Business Saturday. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I skipped that. I went to his dollar box, which was the only other comics he had in this antique store. And yeah, this is listed on Key Collector as the reintroduction of Adam Warlock, something Troll, Pete the Troll, I think, Peppy the Troll, and Gamora inside the Soul Stone. So this is first time where they showed up again. Sorry, Joe, that might be just because of the lighting in here. I'm not sure. Pip the Troll, thank you. I knew it wasn't Pete. So I got that for $1. I was pretty happy with that. And then the only only other thing he had was this, which is the first appearance of the department, which became renamed as MI13 and is like some agency that looks into paranormal or mutant stuff. It's a minor key, a minor key, but for $1, I'll grab a minor key because that's what I was out to do, is just get some cheap stuff today. So I was pretty excited with all that. I heard about Secret Wars 2099. I couldn't find any Secret Wars 2099. I did look. I'd be happy to find out more about that, because you can still find those 2099s, not the Spider-Man anymore, but you can still find a lot of those 2099 books pretty cheap if you know where to look. So yeah, and Justice, that's a good way to do it. And I think everybody here knows that. And if you don't, listen to Justice and learn. Absolutely get lots on eBay. Sometimes people, they don't know what they have and they're trying to sell a stack of books, and you buy 20 books that you don't want, and that other one is worth the weight in gold of everything else. So it's definitely worth looking into lots. So yeah, there are my comics. I can't speak. I had like a quarter of a beer and I'm blah blah. Pretty excited with all those. Did anybody else go out for a small business Saturday? I purposely stayed away from half price books today. I'm sure the guy got more stuff in, but I just wanted to hit the small shops. So I really went to like the local ones, small antique stores. We have, I don't know if you know McMenamins. It's this West Coast giant that like they buy really weird, strange, unique buildings and re-outfit them as bars. And so they did that in this old Elks Hotel, or was it Elks Lodge or hotel in Tacoma. They took it over, and it's this super hip hot place to go to, but it takes up all the parking now for Antique Row. So a lot of the shops down there are just really pissed, basically, because like nobody comes down there. Their traffic is being cut off by this major hotel bar chain. So I definitely try to shop down there. Just give them a little boost, business boost, because you can't get everything on Amazon. You can't get everything in large bookstores. You got to support your local, support your businesses. Your businesses pay your taxes. Amazon made $10 billion in profits last year, didn't pay any tax. I'm sorry, am I preaching? Fuck it, what do I care? Oh, I cursed. Oh no, this video is not for kids. I even clicked the box. Anyway, that's about all I got, guys. Thanks for being me. We got being with me. We got 10 viewers. That's less than I had for my auction last Sunday. I still got a bunch of books to sell. Maybe I'll get together with Hudat and join his auction, or have another one at some point. Some of the books I got today are definite keepers. Some of them I just got for flippers. I don't know Spawn very well, so finding those newsstands for cheap was kind of just a flip in my mind. But if I do keep them, it won't kill me to have some nice comics. I still have a copy of Angela, not newsstand, but a copy of Angela to go with my Angela's Asgard Assassins. I like keeping those two together as a pair. All right. Cheers to you all. Enjoy the weekend. Going to have myself a little something, take the kids to the playground. I'll see you all and talk to you all later.